Okay, so Survivor Series, right? It's just around the corner. And the Bloodline story, I mean, it's getting intense.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Two factions ready to go to war.
Yeah.
War games, literally. We've got, on one side, the OG Bloodline, Roman Reigns, the Usos, Sami Zayn.
The classic lineup.
And on the other side, the up-and-comers, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Bronson Reed. Talk about a clash of generations.
Yeah, everyone wants to know who's going to come out on top in this whole family feud.
Exactly. And then, out of nowhere, Paul Heyman comes back.
Oh, wow, yeah.
He's been gone for months. And suddenly, boom, he's back. And he drops this huge bombshell. The fifth member for the OG Bloodline.
You're kidding.
CM Punk.
No way.
I know. It's been, like a decade since we've seen him in a WWE ring?
It's electrifying.
It's huge. It's like, for fans, this is major.
You could practically feel the energy, like everyone just stopped breathing for a second. It's not just a surprise, though, right?
Right.
CM Punk he's a legend. He's got incredible skills. He's amazing on the mic. And let's be real, he's outspoken. He's defiant. He's not afraid to say what he thinks, and that makes him, well, a bit unpredictable.
Oh, absolutely. He does his own thing. He doesn't just march to a different beat. He, invents his own rhythm section.
Exactly.
And so to think this is the guy Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman bring in.
It's a bold move.
Talk about adding fuel to a fire.
It's a fascinating choice because, I mean, you're already hinting at the potential clashes.
Oh, for sure. So let's break this down right. CM Punk's return.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean for Roman Reigns?
Mm-hmm.
For his leadership, for the OG Bloodline? And most importantly, what does it mean for Survivor Series WarGames?
Let's start with that final image from SmackDown, right? Punk and Reigns face to face.
Oh, yeah.
And Heyman standing there in the background with that, that smirk he does. Pure drama, pure storytelling. You could practically feel the tension, the power struggle starting to brew.
It's like waiting for a powder keg to explode.
Yeah.
So, Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, what does this do to his position?
Okay, so I think it's high risk, but high reward,
Okay, yeah.
On one hand, CM Punk, he's an asset. He brings immediate star power.
Oh, for sure.
Instant credibility to the OG Bloodline. You add his experience to Reigns' dominance, to the Usos and their mastery of tag team, and Sami Zayn with his unpredictable agility.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a powerful combination.
It is. I'm just picturing them all together. That's intimidating.
Exactly. On paper, they look unstoppable, but... And this is where things get interesting. CM Punk, he's not a follower. He's made a career out of challenging authority. Think about it. His whole straight edge thing, his real life conflicts with WWE management in the past.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He's a rebel. He pushes boundaries. So will he just fall in line behind Roman Reigns?
I mean, probably not, right?
Yeah.
He kind of thrives on pushing those buttons.
Yeah.
This could either make the OG Bloodline even stronger.
Or it could totally backfire. Don't forget, this is the same guy who walked out on WWE, who walked out on AEW. He doesn't shy away from confrontation.
You're right. And that leads us to, well, the wild card. Paul Heyman, he's been in both their corners, Punk's and Reigns. Where does his loyalty lie, really?
That's the big question, isn't it? Is he playing everyone, orchestrating this whole thing for himself?
Oh, that's interesting.
Or is he genuinely trying to bolster the OG Bloodline, even if it means risking some internal conflict? His allegiance could be the deciding factor.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, and now we got to talk about Survivor Series WarGames.
Oh, yeah, the big one.
2 rings, side by side, steel cage. It's mayhem in there. And with the OG Bloodline looking so strong now, how can the new Bloodline even compete?
It's a massive challenge, for sure. They're going to have to completely rethink their strategy.
Yeah.
Maybe try to isolate Punk, exploit his history, his tendency to go rogue, use that potential inner turmoil in the OG Bloodline to their advantage.
Oh, clever. Use their strength against them.
Exactly. It'll be fascinating to see how they adapt.
Right. So in a way, the OG Bloodline's greatest strengths, this new addition, it could be their downfall.
It's almost Shakespearean.
It is. But this is bigger than just one match, right? This could be a turning point for all of WWE. Imagine a Punk-Reigns showdown for the championship down the line.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
This kind of move, it changes everything. It shakes up the power dynamics in wrestling. It reminds us that anything can happen in WWE. And that's why we watch.
For sure. So what was your reaction when you saw Punk walk out, that first moment? And now, how do you see Survivor Series playing out?
I think my jaw actually dropped. The way they built it up, that music hitting, it was so well done. As for Survivor Series, man, it's anyone's game now. This is WWE taking risks, shaking things up. That unpredictability, that's what makes it compelling. Who knows what other surprises they have in store for us?
Yeah, that's a great point. And to everyone listening, think about this. How does this change your predictions? Is the OG Bloodline your favorite now? Or is their internal drama a weakness they can't overcome? Let us know.
I'm really curious to see what happens.
Me too.
Yeah.